The following is a presentation of TFNN. Live at TFNN, the Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by NADEX.
Let's go to Scott in Colorado Springs. Hey, Scott, what's going on?
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're doing great, man.
I want to thank you for bringing this NADEX platform to our attention.
Oh, cool.
It's one of the most powerful things that I've seen.
Yeah, it is certainly a platform that not only is neat, but what's so sweet about it, folks, if you haven't tried it out yet, is that when you put your trade on, that is your stop. So what happens is this. Everyone's excuses all the time is that I moved my stop, I didn't put my stop. Well, that is your stop.
Yep, exactly. I mean, it's perfect. You can set your trades and go do something else.
Now, Tom O'Brien and Steve Rhodes.
Welcome, folks, to Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, Daryl Martin. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us, folks. Right now we have the Dow Industrials down 13, NASDAQ's off 7, S&Ps are off 2. We get gold down 320, trading at 1,666. Silver's at 30.62. Oil up 21 cents at 96.47. Bonds up 12 ticks at 148.28. And King Dollar's up 24 ticks at 81.60. And she did reject that lower price yesterday with lighter volume, by the way.
Yeah. Now this chart here, this is a beautiful chart. This is the Euro chart,
okay.
The daily chart. So the daily chart completed all kinds of patterns yesterday. So it completes a 1.618 butterfly. That's this light blue area right here.
Yeah.
It completes a larger, that's a butterfly cell. Creates
Wow.
a larger Gartley cell pattern, a 0.786 Gartley cell.
Right.
This is the neckline of the inverted head and shoulders that it came up against yesterday.
That's amazing, man.
Today, it's got a bearish engulfing candle going for it. So, I mean, it's like it's got hey, the line's been drawn in the sand here as far as I'm concerned.
Well, you know what's wild here is that if you remember when you and I were doing the Go Long America tour, what happened is that that was the small caps.
That's right. On the Russell 2000, we had butterfly going. We had a larger Gartley cell pattern.
Right.
You know, we had it all. In the case of small caps, they pushed it up a little bit higher, but finally gave it up July 5th, though.
It's a beautiful
Big
thing.
time, yeah.
Hey, Daryl, what's going on, brother?
Hey, man, how's it going?
It's going great. And listen, folks, for all you folks in the Florida area, Daryl and I are going to be doing a free workshop. Now, this workshop, folks, is going to be on September 22nd. It's sponsored by NADEX. Dynamite workshop, and what you're going to be able to get out of this is this, okay? We're going to be, it's at the Hyatt Regency in Tampa. I'm going to be up there. We're going to do identifying the trade. Daryl's going to get into his diagnostic trading formula. We're going to have a break with some refreshments. Then I'm going to get into setting up the trade. Then both Daryl and I are going to get into the risk and money management aspect of it. So if you really want to understand how you get into trades, how you get out of trades, and you want to do that for free because NASDAQ, NADEX is sponsoring it, folks.
Iron beverages.
No, it's really great, man. Just come over to our website at TFNN and you can sign up right on the front page, folks. And so, we're excited.
Perfect time to start getting back into, for those folks that, kind of took the summer off, coming back into the fall.
Getting
ready for the last.
Yeah.
Great
so it's going from 8:30 to noon. We know. Bottom line is that
Okay, September 20th, is that a Saturday?
Yeah, it's a Saturday morning.
Okay, perfect.
Because we got football coming, so we got to make sure
we
everyone has
do.
time. Yeah,
back
totally.
to that time of year.
Totally, it's a beautiful thing.
College football.
No doubt.
I love it.
So hey, Daryl, you just heard Steve talking about the euro. So I know you guys on your, and don't forget, folks, Daryl has his own program. It's 1 to 2 every trading day. And I know Wednesday you made some money going long the euro, but now we want to go short the euro. So let's get this baby going, man.
Yeah, I was trying. That was nice. I put it right there. So 700% return or whatever on that trade.
Yeah. So walk us through.
What trades are you looking at? Is there anything that you're looking at, or anything that you've done this morning that we should pull up?
Well, this morning, most of my trades, I hopped back in and went short late last night. So I've been riding it down and just took off quite a few profits on the euro there.
Yeah.
And turned around basically right at around 8 o'clock last night.
That was a good move. Yeah. Well, you know what's interesting is that what you had, folks, in this was pretty good. In the B section of the Wall Street Journal today, it had the dynamic, meaning that when the euro is up, that the markets, still could be up. You know, the change is taking place, and I loved it when I read it. I says instead of thinking like just divergence, folks. What the article is about is that no, there's a disconnect now. The euro is going to be fine.
Yes.
You know, and the market's still going to be fine. It's like, oh, really?
Yes.
Well, and I mean, there's so much coming up too. I mean, on September 12th, we had the whole Supreme Court decision from Germany on whether or not they're going to basically say yay or nay to the ESM, for the European Stability Mechanism.
Okay.
And I was looking something up last night. It was really interesting. The Fed funds rate, like for the last 3.5 years at least, that's as far back as I could find, at least since 2009, has always been on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Okay? And we always, talk about how the Fed moves the markets, right? Well, this actually is going to move the Fed. The Fed bumps their announcement to Thursday, the day after the ESM announcement. So basically, Bernanke can hop in and he can announce QE if the Supreme Court of Germany knocks it down, or he can basically say, hey, I don't need to do it because, everybody's fine because the Supreme Court upheld and is allowing ESM to move forward.
Interesting.
And, so it's a huge dynamic. There's going to be some nice plays on those days. So.
And listen, folks, if you haven't test drove the NADEX platform yet, the way you do it, come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see the banner. You can open the account right here, right now. They'll put $25,000 of funny money into it. And if you happen to be in the Florida area, folks, and you want to understand about identifying the trade, the risk reward, setting up the trade, it's going to be a 4-hour dynamic workshop. So, it's for the egg.
Yeah, I actually where the market's at here today, and it being a Friday and everything, and when I'm taking a look at the ES Mini, I'd love to set up a trade here going either way. So I'd like to have two trades that are going. So I've got a short trade right now is where I would put on the short trade. But at the same time, Daryl, if it got over 1402, I could see this thing, popping up on some light volume here. For the rest of the day. Is there a way to, how would you, so if I came to you and I said, hey, that's what I would like to do, can you help us to set up that trade?
Yeah, so basically, like if it hits a certain level, you're looking to go long, right?
Yeah, I'm saying if it clears 1402.50, that swing point, there's some reasons why I'd want to go ahead and take a long intraday trade on this, and that's really what we're talking about. It's Friday, we want to take just simply an intraday trade. Likewise, right now it's up against a pretty good resistance level, in my opinion, and so right here, my back's up against the wall. This is where I would go ahead and put on a short trade, right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you see what we look like? Like we got all those big claws and all that hair and stuff,
For me, I don't really care which direction the market's going to go in. I'm just looking for patterns that are out there.
That's the way to have it. Don't have the opinions will kill you.
I'm agnostic when it comes to that's totally.
You can have the agnostic trading show.
Do whatever you want to do. It's okay. Yeah.
That's awesome. So all right, let's see here. Let me pull up, see what we got.
Okay.
All right, so if we're wanting to, now if you don't care, we can do a straddle. So that would be an option.
It would, it would be like I would be a caller calling into you and saying, "Here's what I'd like to do." So what would you recommend? To be the best way to take advantage of the NADEX platform in order to be able to do that.
All right. Well, what I'd be looking at if I'm looking to go long on the S&P, I'd be going over to the U.S. 500 spreads inside NADEX.
So you go to the bull spreads, okay?
Yeah, you're going to go U.S. indices, U.S. indices bull spreads.
Got it.
U.S. 500.
Yeah.
And do the daily 400 point wide.
Got it. Okay.
And then you're looking at the 1400 to 1440 bull spread.
Got it. Okay.
And that's going to let you get in at the S&P at 1401.7.
Yeah.
All right. You're only going to have about a $25 risk.
Yeah.
And have a $375 profit potential right there.
That's interesting.
And that gives you till the end of the trading day.
Got it. Okay.
To do the trade. And you can do 5 of them. And that'd be equal to buying the S&P 500 futures on a point-for-point basis.
Absolutely. So I just did 10 contracts. So we got two E-mini contracts. Okay. So we've got that side of it. And now how about on the short side?
Now on the short side, we can go in there and we can check that out. And we got probably
didn't you sell
flip
those?
around.
I sold those. So you asked shot, right? Didn't you sell them? Or did you buy them?
I think I bought them.
Okay. I think
But I don't think it got that. For some reason, it doesn't look like it filled here.
you got lucky there.
All luck.
Okay, good. So
there you go.
hit the 1400. So we're doing. I think you hit the 1380, Steve. The top one, right? The 14 to 14.
14. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to sell those because that's you're gonna go short. So sell those.
No, the 1400 to 1440 you're buying.
That's right.
You're buying?
Yeah, buying these. So this is my long position because we're where are we at right now in the ES Mini? You're at 1399. Yeah. So this is where I want to trigger it and go.
Okay.
Okay. That's right.
That's right. That's
okay.
right.
So that order's in the queue. Okay.
Okay.
I hope that is.
Okay.
Okay,
that's
great.
Right. Well, so you put it on the bid, so there's no. It's right.
Yeah.
It was 1401.
That's why you're not getting filled. You got to click the app.
Got it. Okay.
Now you can edit your order in the working orders, and that's really important for people to know. So that way, if they're ever not getting filled, so that way they're not double and tripling up on positions.
Got it.
Is under working orders, you'll be able to hop on there, and you can cancel an order or you can amend an order.
Got it. Okay. Well, we're good here. I don't mind doubling up here.
You can double, triple, and quadruple in that demo, man. That's $25,000.
Okay, so that's 20. Okay, so he bought two e-minis, folks.
That's right.
We risked $240 for 3,700. I think, right?
Yeah, it was.
Was it
Something like that.
3,700?
Something like that. Yeah.
That's intense. Okay, and that got executed. Okay.
So yeah, I mean that gives you money all the way up to 1440. That'd be a blast off day. But I mean, if we go to 15, you're still making $900 on the trade on per. So I guess $1,800.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Okay.
Now, for going short, then really let's see, I'm looking at the best options here for your lowest risk, least movement. Now, your lowest risk is going to require a little bit more movement, so we may not want to do that one.
Okay.
Let's go look at the one that has a little bit more risk and a little less movement requirement. That's going to be actually the exact same time slot.
So I'm going back to the 400 point?
Yeah, and you're doing 1360, 1400.
Got it. 1360, 1400. I see it. So you can see what happens, folks, is that on the buy, he's buying with the bottom of the box below him because that keeps the risk down, and with the sell, the same thing is happening, basically, because right now we're at 1398. Yeah, and you're going to sell 1395. Okay.
So by buying the 1400, 1440 and selling the 1400, 1360,
it's like 410 to 3500.
I know.
You're essentially straddling
That's
the market.
amazing, man.
Actually, I like that.
Seriously.
Exactly. Like I said, if you move barely anything, of course you're profitable at that point. It only takes $41 there? So
and for me, when I take a look at the market, for me, it's right up from some of the techniques that I use, where my back is really up against the wall either way.
Right.
So I just really want the market to decide which way it wants to go, and I'm happy to be in either side of the trade.
Exactly, and that's just a spread straddle. And the nice thing about the binaries are really cool because your risk reward is insane, like $5 for 75. And like I was doing that straddle the other day on the Fed funds rate.
So when you normally are doing a straddle, are you using the binaries for the straddle?
I only use the binaries if I have a high expectation of movement fast.
Okay.
So like news, whereas the spreads, if it slowly moves up,
spikes,
then that's fine for me.
Right.
So but I want a big move, and I get in and get
out. You stay right there, folks. We get Daryl Martin, Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us. Right now, the Dow is flat. NADEX is down 5. S&Ps are off $1.50. We're going to be right back.
Kate Stalter's exciting newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, has just launched, and now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial. Every Wednesday afternoon, Kate sends out her weekly newsletter to her subscribers where she focuses on small cap stocks with market caps under $2 billion, as well as low-priced equities with share prices ranging from $5 to $12. Kate tracks a variety of stocks with a combination of strong technical support and solid fundamentals. Many of the stocks featured will be recent IPOs. These newer issues are often some of the biggest price gainers in the market and provide an excellent opportunity for substantial gains if timed correctly. You can catch Kate Stalter live on Tiger TV with her small cap roundup every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and visit TFNN.com right now to get your 2-week free trial to her brand new newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, while locking in the low introductory monthly rate of only $37.50 per month, almost a 50% discount. Act now.
with the launch of Tiger TV. TFNN has brought our programming to the next level. With Tiger TV, you can gain access to each host's charts and computer screens as they host their daily stock program. Whether it's Tom O'Brien, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Ken Shreve, Kate Stalter, David White, Larry Pesavento, Victor Jones, or Daryl Martin, you can catch all of our technicians hosting their programs live and archived on Tiger TV for your viewing pleasure 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you haven't checked out Tiger TV, then visit TFNN.com and see what you're missing.
You take a hands-on approach to managing your investment strategy. You're always looking for the next trading opportunity to magnify your perspective. DirectionShares connects sophisticated traders with a powerful array of ETFs from a wide range of asset classes. The markets may go up and down, and you want tools for both sides of the trade. Discover how we can help at DirectionShares.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the DirectionShares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about DirectionShares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact DirectionShares at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors employing dynamic strategies. Investors in the fund should understand the consequences of seeking daily investment results, understand the risk of shorting, and intend to actively monitor and manage their investments. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
Millionaires are made every day. The fact is, living your dreams is possible. Someone, somewhere is going to get rich. My recommendation is, let that be you. Each day, someone is making the decision to better themselves and creating a plan to fulfill their financial dreams. Let that be you. The key to turning dreams into reality is to take massive action. Let that be you. I'm Steve Rhodes, co-host of the Money Master Show with Tom O'Brien, seen daily at TFNN, and I can help you with your journey to great wealth. I'll show you how to create the ultimate financial edge, a set of tools, insights, and strategies that are part of my daily newsletter service, Mastering Probability. You'll have direct access to me by phone, email, and my private library of trading and investing secrets for 30 days with an unconditional money-back guarantee. I'll take your trading to the next level. Click on my name, Steve Rhodes, on the homepage at TFNN.com and turn your dreams into reality. Mastering Probability, folks. Let that be you.
This segment is brought to you by Goldfields. For more information, just click the Goldfields banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Daryl Martin, Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us, folks, with the NADEX Bull and Bear Binary Option Hour. And if you haven't test drove the platform yet, come over to our website at TFNN, folks. You can test drive it right now. They'll put $25,000 of funny money into your account. If you do happen to be in the Florida area, folks, Daryl and I are doing a workshop sponsored by NADEX. It's a free workshop. It's 4 hours. You're going to learn how to get into trades, out of trades, the money management, the whole ball of wax on Saturday morning, the September 22nd. We just launched it today. It will be filled. So if you want to get to it, check it out at the front page of TFNN. You know, last night, you talk about China. Shanghai last night, folks, took the B point out of an ABC structure on the way down, and you know, bottom line is that you're talking the lows of 2008 are coming at them. You know, it's pretty intense, man. I mean, you know, that thing is going straight down for quite a while, but the thing that you want to get out of, well, that I got out of it, I'll tell you this, is that Shanghai, folks, had gone up over 100%. You know, from the lows. Right. So, you know, you're talking real action. Goes up 100% from the lows, and then bang, see you later. You know, you can't handle it, and that's a head. That to me, that's a heads up.
Yeah, and so you know, think of it like this, folks. Our market here has been moving to the top side,
right?
Okay, and really Shanghai has been moving to the back to the downside.
Right.
Now, it completes a couple of patterns in the 2120 to 2167 level, so not that far away from completing either. Well, it completes a 0.786 Gartley buy pattern when it gets right into that level. Now, you got to see some other kind of sign of strength, coming out of there, but it's actually nice looking patterns.
No, there's no doubt. They absolutely are.
However, that area fails. It's going all the way back down to the lows of November 2008, and that's going to be at $1,700, $1,760.
Oh yeah. Well, see that's where I figure it's going.
Do you? Yeah. Okay.
I hope for that.
To me, that's because they got high volume. It has volume down there. You get an acceleration that's coming down, and you're already into the bar.
Pretty amazing, huh?
Yeah. Well, it is amazing in the context because when you have accelerations up and you go up 100%, psychologically, it's hard to think that you can go back down 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. Well, if you go up 100%, you're only going down 50%, folks. But it's hard to think in that context that, hey, is that real? Well, yeah, it is real. And it goes down a lot quicker than it goes up, folks. That's the bottom line. So, something to keep in mind.
What is it? The bulls go up the stairs and the bears go out the window?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Bears go out the window. No, I think the bears, yeah.
Well, it's a lot faster to go out the window than it is to climb up the stairs.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And well, hey, you bring up a great point because there's a point, okay? So if you don't think, folks, we get the best money government can buy, okay? just look at what ended up happening yesterday with the money market funds and the SEC.
Yes.
Bottom line, okay, is that they got away with murder, and what you have, and if you don't understand what you have here, folks, is this. Money market funds are not worth $1. They're never worth $1, okay? They've got away with that for a long time, and the bottom line is that 3 commissioners got paid off, soft money, flat out, and they turned around and said, okay, Shapiro said, okay, well, it's not going to go through. Now, that in itself is like so far over the top, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's absolutely, it's like, okay, so, and the last commissioner that they thought they was going to have, guess what? He came from Invesco. I mean, it's like that turning door.
Yeah.
It's amazing, man. I mean, it really is. And what is amazing in this context, too, is the fact that you have folks that claim they don't want regulation. Okay?
No, look. Yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
No, watch this, because this is important to understand, folks, okay? Folks are saying they don't want regulation. Some of the senators and congressmen said, no, you can't get involved in that, right? You talk about not understanding the financial business. The only reason that the money market funds are there, because they regulated them to turn around and make them worth $1.
Right.
This is what's so sick about it.
Right.
It's like over the top. It's like, oh, really? You're worth 98 cents and you think you're worth $1. And it's not. The key there to understand, too, is this, is that none of these funds have actually got that far away from $1.
Right, right.
It's like the end of the world, I guess, if they get to 97 cents. But what you have to absolutely understand is this. For some of the people that buy those funds, that could be the end of the world because they're only making a penny or 2 pennies.
Right.
So it is taking their principle.
Yeah.
But the biggest part about it, folks, is that it's not truthful. Really. It's a fraud.
Yeah.
That's the biggest part of it. It's only by 2 cents, but you know what? Start with 2 cents, all of a sudden you get $2.
I love it.
Daryl Mott, Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, you stay right there, folks. Coming right back.
Tom O'Brien's daily trading newsletter, Market Insights, has delivered powerful results for subscribers, and now is the perfect time to try it out for 2 weeks absolutely free. We're so confident in the value Tom provides his subscribers in his daily newsletter that through Labor Day weekend only, when you sign up for a 2-week free trial to Market Insights, we'll send you a free copy of Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, your ultimate trading mastery system, completely free of charge. Will even cover the shipping cost. Cancel at any time during your 2-week free trial to Market Insights and pay nothing, and keep Tom's free book as a gift from us. This offer is only valid for new subscribers. We've only extended this offer once before, and it will only be active for a short period of 2 weeks. So act now to take advantage of this great offer and be ready to capitalize on a more active, more volatile market once traders return from their August vacations. All the details are on the front page of TFNN.com. Sign up for your free trial to get your free copy of Tom's best-selling book today. If you're an investor looking for a great weekly investment newsletter, then now is the perfect time to try out Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Every Tuesday, Ken breaks down multiple sectors in his weekly newsletter, Ultimate Growth Stocks, with a full in-depth report including specific trading recommendations within his model portfolio, charts, sector analysis, upcoming economic data, along with intra-week trading updates on newsletter positions whenever the market dictates. Right now, you can receive a full month, that's 30 days, to evaluate Ken's newsletter free of charge to see if it fits your trading plan. At less than $75 per month, Ken provides you with his expert trading advice that can pay for itself in no time. Take advantage of this great offer by signing up for a 30-day free trial to Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks today. Don't let this offer pass you by. Visit the front page of TFNN.com and sign up now.
What type of investor are you? Conservative, moderate, or aggressive? No matter your investor personality, your overall portfolio should reflect your financial goals, time horizon, and your risk tolerance. Help ensure your portfolio is appropriately invested with an asset allocation plan from Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Simply picking the right stocks is not enough. Research has shown that choosing the right proportion of stocks, bonds, and cash is essential to the success of your long-term investments. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney believes that a carefully selected portfolio can lower volatility and increase investment return potential. Find out about what asset allocation and a Morgan Stanley Smith Barney financial advisor can do for you. Call Angela O'Brien, First Vice President and Certified Financial Planner of the Clearwater, Florida branch at 727-441-6108 today to discuss your personal financial needs. Asset allocation does not assure a profit or protect against loss in declining financial markets. Investments and services are offered through Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with NADEX. NADEX, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, NADEX allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with NADEX in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. NADEX is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the NADEX banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
O'Brien, Daryl Mott, we appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. And folks, if you do, when you're over to TFNN, Daryl and I are doing a workshop that is going to be September 22nd. It's sponsored by NADEX. It's at the Hyatt Regency in Tampa. It happens to be a free workshop. You're going to get a lot of great education, 4 full hours. And you can check it out. As you're over there, if you do have an interest in real estate, you're going to see that we just pull up on the right-hand side. You'll see the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund. If you want to check that out, you can check that out. If you are an accredited, well, you can check the website anyway to see exactly what we're doing. If you happen to be an accredited investor and you want some more information, just hit that button. So we have the Dow right now up 14. Your S&Ps are flat. The NASDAQ is up 1.75, and good old Apple just refuses to back down at all, which not that that means anything, but it absolutely means something for the NASDAQ composite, that's for sure, and yes. The NDX 100.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And that's been the strongest so far on this little pullback that we've had.
Yeah. No, look at it. It refuses to get back under that 644 level. There's no doubt about it. The volume today, folks, is absolutely insane. We're not even at 1 billion shares yet. Yeah. Not even 100 million, rather. Which is, let's see, so it's 1035, which is absolutely, insane.
Yes.
Friday. So what you do have is that everyone's got to get the last couple weeks of vacation.
You do, because you got next week is the holiday. You're coming right into Labor Day.
That's
so you've got this is the big Friday.
Yeah, it is.
This and next week you got people are getting prepared for school and everything else up there.
And we're getting prepared for Isaac.
Yeah.
Hopefully Isaac is not coming near us.
Yeah, just kind of brush us.
Oh, good. That's.
I think it's headed west, New Orleans or something like that.
Gee,
that
New
really
Orleans.
can't afford a big storm like that.
No doubt. And what does happen?
Maybe it's going to head to Daryl in Dallas. You guys need some rain?
He's in a bad. You're in a bad spot actually. Because when those hurricanes miss us, sometimes they do get up near you. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great.
You still got him?
Daryl, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
They don't get anywhere near Dallas, but they definitely do. I was like, I don't know why.
He was thinking about that. He was saying,
I'm
what
like,
are you guys doing to me?
There's no hurricanes
what are you guys
in Dallas.
doing? He's sending Isaac up to me.
There is no hurricane now. Houston, they got to watch out. Galveston, of course,
Houston,
they're like in the
right.
line.
We're going to send it up
We
to
better
Dallas.
get our
We're going to send it inside.
We better get our geography straight. Yeah, that's right.
If we get a hurricane in Dallas, it's more like a 2012 event, and the whole world's going down. You know, I mean, that'd be a big hurricane.
That's going to be December 22nd this year.
Exactly.
December 22nd, 2012. That's the Mayan calendar.
Okay.
That is absolutely the Mayan calendar. Let's take a look at some of the high volume stocks in a low volume market. You get Bank of America is down 5. We get Autodesk. We have to go look at that. That's getting smoked. That's down 5.65, trading out of $30. Eli Lilly's up $1.28. We got Ma Bell up 26 cents. You get Morgan Stanley off 12. U.S. Steel's down 54. Aruba Networks is up $3. That's a trip. Look at that thing. Oh, that must be a takeover or something.
No. It's earnings. Earnings from last night, and
holy cow!
But it's got an ABC up, but it's coming back into an area where it broke down, I believe. I'd have to go back and pull it up here.
Yeah, no doubt.
This thing really had volume off the top February 17th.
$36. Man, some of these, the market itself, has not taken any deep retracements, but you look at it, it seems like you bring up so many equities that have taken some heavy, deep retracements.
Oh, you have. And the ones that get taken apart are all the way back into March 09 or August of 2011. There's some pretty, they're all coming back to the same areas.
So now, folks, what you just had is that big pop on the S&Ps. So now what you're going to have, you're going to have an ABC structure on the way down. You're down because
I know exactly.
If we get the lighter volume, which it has right now, and the S&Ps just popped really good. Actually, we just went from you're one side of your trade is going to be in money now.
Yeah.
What gets interesting about the trades that Steve put on, folks, okay, if you get the volatility, which we're getting right now, if it gets the volatility one way and then it gets the other way, you will get both sides.
Yeah.
Look at him, he's saying, yeah, of course. What do you think?
Gotta love the style.
For my work, we're right at a perfect inflection point, right, to be able to go, either way and let the market take us. Let the market take it.
You gotta love those round numbers. I mean,
look at that pop, man.
Let the market take it.
That's why I love straddles, man. It's like, I don't care, just go somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. So the bad side would be that the market just simply hovered sideways for a point or two both ways. That I understand that's the risk.
Well, something you can definitely do is, once you're up enough to
just close out the other side.
And you can even close out half.
Yeah.
So you can close out half if you covered your risk on that half.
Yeah.
And let's say you have 10 contracts in. Well, whatever your risk is, if you could make that on half of the position, so basically double close out half.
Right.
So simple trading rule, double close out half, and that one's covered. And if it falls back, who cares on that side? And if it keeps going, you can make money on the other side.
Sure.
But again, double close out half, and if you get both, that's really the best way to do it. And if it goes back and forth, and then if you get a full break in one direction or the other, then that's when you get the big money coming in.
Yeah, no, I don't think this one was...
And you're only a few points away from being there. So, he ought to be looking pretty good right now.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
On the long side.
That's why I like that NADEX. That's why I like that NADEX platform system, folks. You got to go over to the homepage of TFNN.com.
It's what happens, folks. The amazing part about it is that your trade is your stop too. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
That is a whole different ball game. It absolutely is. And if you understand, once you understand, folks, is that how these boxes are set up. You want to get as close to the box, the top or the bottom of the box as possible. And it doesn't seem that it's that difficult because they put so many different trades on. So, Darryl, talk to me about how they put the new trades on, meaning not the trades, the actual boxes.
Okay, like where do they come up with the numbers in the boxes?
Yeah, how many? I know it's every couple hours they put them up, right?
Yeah, there's a couple things they do. One is they start out at like 6 o'clock at night, and then right before the U.S. session open, like 8 a.m.
Okay.
They start doing them every single hour, and they'll do 2-hour ones every single hour. And what they do is they have a set. The longer the time is till expiration, the bigger the boxes. That's why you have 400-point, 300-point, and 100-point boxes. Okay. And so let's say we have the 300-point boxes. I think we're in the 400 points right now, right? So
yes.
The 400-point boxes, they actually opened at 6 o'clock last night. All right. And what they do is they go, okay, where is the market at? It was basically right at 1,400 last night.
Yes.
And they put 140 points above the market.
Okay.
So that's why you got the 1,400 to 1,440.
I see.
And then you got 140 points below the market, 1,400 to 1,360.
Nice.
And then they straddle the market with one at 1,380 to 1,420.
Okay.
So that way the market moves, let's say, up 10 or 20, up 20 points or down 20 points.
Right.
You don't have to wait for a 40-point move. Now you have one that's close to the floor or ceiling.
Right. Interesting. Okay. Well,
and by constantly doing that, by putting out new spreads constantly, they're giving you constant trading opportunities.
Right.
Because you're able to get ones that are close to the floor and ceiling, so you can really have a great risk-reward ratio.
Yeah, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. And what happens, by the way, folks, is that when you're trading these, the margin that you're putting up is fully collateralized, because it's not like there's someone on one side of the trade and there's someone on the other side of the trade. That's it. I mean, so the risk of basically where your money is not
There's
there
no
either.
risk. That's
yeah,
right.
Exactly. So it's.
But I mean, what was one side of your trade was like $400, right, Steve, on one of those?
Yeah. Yes.
So $400. Well, on an S&P E-mini, just one contract, if you have a really good broker, is $400. Okay. So I mean, it may be $500 or even $1,000 in just margin. Plus, you have your floating profit and loss.
Right.
Well, your floating profit and loss is not a floating loss because it's a maximum loss.
Right. Exactly.
And your margin and your risk, all that is the exact same thing. So, and you did that for literally half because you did 2. You did 10 contracts.
I did.
Yes.
I did. Absolutely.
So you would already put up half the money you'd have to do to trade in the future, and you have less risk, and you have defined risk, and you have you're basically using less money. So if you're profitable in the trade, you're going to make a greater ROI. Simply because you used less money to invest in that trade.
Exactly. And that means you can put on more trades. Because what happens, folks, is that we happen to put on the S&P, but the reality is that you can go into gold contract, you can go in silver,
Yes.
you can go into currencies. I mean, they're all out there, and they're not only liquid. The currencies themselves are pretty incredible. And now they haven't. Since we got on the air this morning, the dollar nor the euro has really moved.
No, it really hasn't.
Yeah.
Sort of a flat Friday currency day. But,
Flat Friday currency day. Flat Fridays. Flat Fridays, baby.
Yeah, and they're in the process of trying to turn the DAX green here. So, that's, so another thing here, you've got so coming back in at 11:30, it's going to give you a pretty decent idea of where our markets will also close.
Yeah.
So you're going to have another signal out there. It doesn't have to, but you're always looking for information. You're looking for pieces of information. That's all you're doing when you're taking a look at stock charts. And you're looking at areas of support and resistance, and what just happened. What just happened with the handoff, like you're doing a race?
No doubt.
We did the handoff to Asia last night, and what did they do? They continued moving down.
Yes. Yeah.
You're the lead dog, folks. We're the lead dog. USA.
No doubt. We take a look at some of the large caps out here. You got Caterpillar's down 70 cents. You get Disney up 5. We get Big Mac up 30. IBM is up 39. Hewlett Packard. I mean, this is a couple of these stocks is just so what you're gonna have with Hewlett Packard now, folks, is that the swing low's 1741. We hit 1750, but now you're gonna have it banging on the bottom, on the daily, on the weekly, with big juice. I mean, it is.
So where do you think Hewlett Packard's its final destination is here?
Oh,
have you pull up the longer
I'll
term
pull
chart?
it up. It's problematic. And Hewlett Packard, folks, what it already has done, it of course took out its 2008 levels big time. It has an accelerating volume. It's on its way down to $10.75 right now.
How about that?
Now,
it takes all the way back into 2002.
Right. Now, this is what's really dangerous. Now, check this out, folks, okay?
It's not high volume.
Normally, if you're coming down into lows after just going from $55 to $10.
Yeah, you think you'd be out of energy.
Yeah, out of energy. Well, you know what? It's not even close. You know, Hewlett-Packard has a low there, $265 million. Well, guess what? We've already done this month $429 million.
Yeah.
It's barreling in there.
Yes.
And that's saying that, you know what, they haven't moved quick enough to either buy a new business, because you break that, then it's going to $7 or $6. And it looks like it can, really. I mean, it's and if you want to see something with volume off the high again, well, you know what? Hewlett-Packard has it. If volume off the highs, folks, if you see volume come off the high in an equity, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Because you never know. I can tell you this. You do know it's going to be a dramatic correction. Well, you don't know until they go to zero.
Yeah, because the markdown phase isn't over.
No, it's just
right. It's just kind of like the signature.
So if you see volume at the high, do a straddle.
Yeah. Listen, man, it's just, I mean, you know, GM at $96 had volume off its high and went bankrupt. GE, volume off its high. In fact, I can still bring GE up.
How about that one?
Okay, if you want to see it.
Yeah.
This is pretty wild, too.
I remember GM, man.
GM, forget
I was having fun with that. Whenever that, back in the old GM, you know?
Yeah, the old GM. Imagine even just saying that, the old GM. Well, you know, GE went from 60 down to... now, see, this is where this gets wild. You know, GE 60 down to $5.72. Well, guess what? That $11.35 still wants to get tested.
Yeah.
That's sticking out like a sore thumb. It's amazing. It really is amazing. It's over the top.
Oh, yeah.
No two ways about it. Now, let's go look at my King Dollar. King Dollar, you know, yesterday did exactly what I wanted. Now, today is going to get interesting because there's not enough juice in it. It has some price spread, not enough juice, but all I need is a close over 81.39. We're at 81.58. Because that's going to be, on the daily it had lighter volume, and on the weekly now it'll have lighter volume. So, and rejection of price. So next week we're going to need...
why 81.39? Where are you going to? What are you looking at?
I have the U contract
Got it,
up,
okay.
and I'm doing the June 19th low.
Got it, okay.
Yeah. And those lows that got put in, the acceleration off those lows had some real juice on them. And that's why even when we came back the first day with 27,000 contracts, the second day with 26,000 contracts. Well, you're going into 38 and 40,000 contracts, so it's going to need a lot more than that to basically break down.
Yeah. You know, I haven't looked at the stock. We got Sherwin-Williams out there, which is, you know, been having some good days out there. SHW is the ticker symbol, but just maybe an indication of the housing industry. They're really benefiting from it.
There's no doubt. If you
look at that stock chart, I haven't even pulled it up, but look at that stock chart.
If you folks look at the lumber charts, the housing charts, they're screaming.
Look at that thing.
And you know it's happening. It's there. It's happening, and it's happening in spades. And this is how it normally goes, meaning that you know the fear is still out there. There's no doubt about it.
Absolutely.
And that's what you do need. You need fear, and then when when you look at this is pretty insane because when you look at Sherwin-Williams, it is doubled. Yeah, in less than a year.
Yeah.
Double.
Wow.
Yeah. Paint. They sell paint.
Housing's not going away.
No, sir.
Not even close. Darryl Martin, Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. We have the Dow right now up 30, NASDAQ up 7, S&P's are flat. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Are you looking for a precision edge in the market? Something that can stack the odds in your favor? Then look into Larry Pesavento's new trading newsletter, Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind. In each weekly issue, Larry explains what's going to happen in the markets based on the pattern he sees developing and gives you actionable trade ideas based on those patterns. Plus, you'll get his detailed analysis on a variety of markets and sectors, including stocks, treasury bonds, the gold market, oil, the dollar, the forex market, and more. And you'll get the Technical Corner segment, which is a short but powerful weekly training session on trading. You'll get access to all the patterns Larry is seeing in the markets, plus the Astro Harmonics and powerful Bradley stock market model that Larry utilizes for less than $5 a day. An extremely potent combination that will give you just the edge you've been looking for. Try Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind absolutely free for 2 weeks. Go to TFNN.com and click on the free trial link at the top of the page. That's an $85 value, yours free when you register right now. Get Larry's Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind and get the edge you've been looking for.
In just December of last year, the price of gold was down over 10%. In today's highly volatile gold market, you need someone in your corner that understands the complex relationships that exist within the price of gold, as well as within a variety of gold equities. Whether it's the South African gold miners and knowing how the Rand-dollar relationship will affect their bottom line, or understanding how John Paulson's $5 billion trade in the GLD can move the market, Tom O'Brien gives you the direction you need to become a better trader each week in his newsletter, The Gold Report. With over 20 individual equities covered and almost another 20 on the potential watch list each week, in addition to covering the XAU, HUI, GLD, and dollar, The Gold Report is a great source for any trader that is looking to be diversified in today's volatile gold market. For your 30-day free trial to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report, log on to TFNN.com today. Don't miss out on this great offer. Act now. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Time is the great equalizer of all mankind. Time doesn't care about winners or losers, who succeeds or fails. Time only cares that you played the game. Question: are you playing the money game? Is your money working as hard for you as you are for it? I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, a daily trading and investment newsletter service, and we're celebrating our 1-year anniversary. In year 1, we generated a 30% profit. Plus, I provided 26 hours of live coaching to my clients. My daily newsletter service is available by 8 a.m. each day and covers the stock, futures, currency, and commodity markets, along with all the current patterns that you can trade. Each newsletter is packed with education, and it's yours for as little as $3 per day. And for the next 30 days, you can try it risk-free. Click on my name, Steve Rhodes, on the homepage of TFNN.com and begin your journey to great wealth today. If you're waiting for a better tomorrow, remember this: today's tomorrow will soon be yesterday, and your clock is ticking. Mastering Probability. Now is your time.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Daryl Mott, Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. And we just got an email from Ilka, and of course, Ilka, won that bet. I owe her a couple lobsters, and she. What I want you to do, folks, is that of course she loves technology because she's sitting in a hospital waiting room right now. But her son had she's waiting for a biopsy to come back. So send some good white light out there.
Yes.
Make sure that biopsy comes back the right way, and. I think
the cool thing is she's listening to us. She's watching us on her iPad. I mean, how beautiful is that?
You know what I think's going to happen, though? You know what I think's going to happen? I think all of a sudden the son's going to be walking out of the room, and he's going to look like a bear.
He's going to look like a bear. I love it.
Send that white light out, folks.
I love it.
We'll get the white light into him, but all of a sudden he's going to come out and he's going to look like a bear.
I love it. You can see she's typing away another email right now.
Oh, I'm telling you. I love her. Folks, don't forget, coming up today, we got Basil Chapman coming up 11 to 12, and then Nico's going to keep you healthy today at 12 to 1, and Nico has Paige Clark coming back with him. Page's Center, and it's a holistic center in Bel Air Bluffs. So they're going to be on from about 12 to 1. Then, of course, our man Daryl Martin, he's going to be with you 1 to 2 with the Diagnostic Hour. David White, 2 to 3 this afternoon. Ken Shreve out in California, and then back here 4 to 6. So we'll see. It looks to me like we're going to have a flat market,
Yeah, and so the worst thing for the bulls is the market moves up on light volume.
Yeah.
That just sets up a larger ABC down.
Well, it does, because now watch what happens, folks. And this is where it gets really wild. Because we have had no volume anyway.
Yes.
What happens is that you still come down with a little bit of volume, but if you go up here with nothing, and it looks like that may be the case, at 123 million. It's going to be a big heads up. On the NASDAQ, what we have right now is that we're dealing with 393 million. 393 million.
Yeah.
Now, when I was looking at the DAX, it looks to me, and this is what we'll get at the end of the day, too, is it going to, it's not going to tell us much. Actually, the DAX is going to say a rejection of low price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a little hammer.
Yeah. But that's not a hammer because, well, it'd be a hammer, but what ends up happening, you could actually, this is where this would get subjective.
Yes.
Because a hammer is at the end of a downtrend, not 2 days. So
right.
is that a hanging man?
Yeah.
At the top of an uptrend.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It's also a good time to point out you can also trade the DAX on NADEX.
Yes.
You can trade the DAX on NADEX. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Asia, you can trade the Asian markets as well, Daryl?
Yeah, you can trade the DAX, you can trade the Nikkei at night there, and then you can also trade the FTSE.
The Nikkei?
Yeah.
The Nikkei?
Nikkei!
See that? He has a Dallas accent.
That's right. I love it.
Hey, man, I'm from all over. I've been up in D.C. Most of my time's been in Dallas, Oklahoma, New Mexico. So, and then, of course, out on the farms. I was out in Kansas City for a while, and you got to hear me once I come back from a little vacation.
Yeah,
I'll be throwing out y'alls and how y'all doing, and
I like that, man.
Yeah, so when I'm with all my family, man, they're all they're rednecks.
I gotta tell you a quick farm story, man. I tell you, this is growing up in the city, I just loved land. Okay, so my father, the guy he worked with, had a farm out in Lincoln.
Yeah.
And now picture this: Lincoln's worth hundreds of millions of dollars now. Then it was all farmland. Okay.
Right.
And so what ended up happening is that they'd always get me chickens, right, at Easter time, and my chickens would live. I would, it's too late. Okay, I'll tell you the story the next time.
I love it. Okay, all right.
This is Darryl Martin, Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Thanks for being with us, folks. You stay right there. We love all you Tigers and Tigers that's growling and prowling with us. Basil Chapman's coming up next, and then, of course, Nico, and right back with Daryl. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Take care, folks.